Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and no, you this girl.
Yo, hold up for a second. Have you seen what Lil Baby's been caught up in lately? We're talking rumors, hidden messages, and even wild sugar daddy whispers. The internet is losing its mind right now. From Slim Thug putting him on blast to cryptic IG posts vanishing in minutes, and even tattoos fans think are low-key telling a bigger story, something major is happening behind the scenes. And the wildest part? This could flip the whole way we see Lil Baby and the power players running his career. The receipts fans have dug up are insane, and what's about to drop next will blow your mind. Because just when Baby thought he dodged the chatter, he snapped on Jayda after she hinted at the very rumor he's been trying to bury, a supposed DL affair. For the first time, fans started piecing together why their breakup really went down. What used to be laughed off as gossip has now turned into straight-up gay for pay accusations, and the timing couldn't be messier. The moment Jayda cracked the door open, Slim Thug stormed through with receipts Lil Baby can't seem to shake. Slim recently let slip a bombshell, claiming Baby's been hiding a secret for years, straight up calling him a sugar baby. And since then, Baby hasn't been able to drop the label. But Slim didn't stop at the low-key DL shade. He doubled down, flat out saying Lil Baby isn't who fans think he is, tying it all back to whispers about his rumored connection with music mogul Mike Rubin. And you can literally pinpoint the second Slim dropped that bomb, whether it slipped or was calculated. The grin on his face said it all. He looked way too satisfied finally putting that secret out in the open.
The James Harden memes.
Like what?
Like
I don't play certain type games.
Yeah.
So even when I see certain it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I just say it.
See the comedy.
Push up on me with it. You know what I'm saying?
Naturally, Lil Baby wasn't about to stay quiet. Lately, he's been clapping back nonstop, taking shots at people who, in his words, don't know how to mind their business. He even warned that if he and Slim Thug ever crossed paths, things wouldn't stop at words. But here's the real question fans are whispering now. Has Lil Baby been faking his whole tough guy, street-certified image this entire time? Because if Slim's claims hold any truth, then Mike Rubin might actually be the hidden hand guiding Baby's career. Suddenly, those long-standing sugar daddy rumors don't sound so far-fetched. Normally, Baby brushes off gossip like it's nothing. But Slim's video? That one clearly struck a nerve. The second it went live, it felt like Baby's worst-kept secret had been dragged right into the spotlight. And judging by his reaction, he completely lost his cool. If the saying, "a hit dog will holler" is true, then Baby's response only raised more questions. He rushed to Instagram stories and fired off a cryptic line, "Dudes love talking until it gets real. Then what?" But within minutes, poof, the post was deleted like it never happened. Problem is, blogs already had the screenshots locked and loaded. They plastered it all over social media, and even though Baby didn't name names, everyone knew exactly who he was aiming at. Slim Thug and CE fans connected the dots. The digging started. People combed through Slim's feed, Baby's posts, every little clip or comment, searching for hidden shade. And that's when it all clicked. Slim had been throwing subliminals for a while. This time, Baby finally showed he'd had enough. As for why Slim even called him out so hard, it all goes back to a recent performance where Baby's outfit got people talking. He hit the stage in a fitted tank top, shorts, and a pink belt that showed off his thighs. Not the standard hoochie daddy look, but close enough to spark chatter. For Slim, that was the breaking point. To him, it was proof Lil Baby was leaning into the role of a sugar baby for industry powerhouses like Mike Rubin. Once the clip hit the internet, the reactions came fast. Some laughed, some speculated, others flat out claimed Baby was gay. Even the way he walked on stage had people cracking jokes. For Slim, that was all the confirmation he needed. He hopped online, disgust written all over his face, tight lips, furrowed brows, every word dripping with judgment. He blamed Baby's look for everything wrong with hip-hop today, but he didn't stop there. Slim widened the target and dragged Young Jock into it. 2. He clowned Jock's recent performance fit, a cropped sweater showing his midriff, as more proof, in his eyes, that hip-hop is losing its edge.
They got y'all dressing. Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and normal? You girls. You is all the way girls, man. Following y'all favorite rappers. D-Ray Davis, my brother. Yeah, man. Hey, man. That's in the flu in my era. I'ma just say that, man. You know what I'm saying? You better put your towel tee on or something, man. Before y'all be doing all this other. Y'all turning all the way to girls. Like, even the girls know it. The girls look at y'all like girls. It's weird. Like, I don't know what happened. It's crazy.
Sure, crop tops aren't for everybody, but Slim made it clear his issue wasn't really about fashion. To him, it was proof Lil Baby was hiding something bigger. Meanwhile, fans were already busy connecting dots of their own. And the next discovery? It made Slim's accusations feel a lot less like wild guesses and a lot more like receipts. Almost instantly, people got dragged back to that photo, the infamous shot where Michael Rubin and Lil Baby looked practically joined at the hip. The smiles, the body language, the closeness. It suddenly didn't feel like just another casual group picture. Instead, it looked like the two were quietly stepping out in public. At first, most people brushed it off. But Slim's comments brought that image right back into focus. And then, like clockwork, 50 Cent jumped in. He reposted the photo with a blunt caption that basically screamed, "What the F asterisk is going on here?" Asterisk, that one move sent the internet into overdrive. Within hours, timelines were packed with jokes, theories, and old screenshots fans had been sitting on for years. Whispers instantly turned into trending threads. People started suggesting Lil Baby's bond with Rubin wasn't just about music studios. It allegedly ran way deeper. Overnight, that single photo got promoted to Exhibit A. From that moment on, every selfie Lil Baby ever took with Rubin wasn't just a flick. It was treated like evidence, as if fans had finally cracked the code. But before we get lost in those receipts, let's pause for a second. Who exactly is Michael Rubin? Because he's not some faceless figure in the industry. Rubin is a power player, the kind of heavyweight who can make, or break, careers. While many know him from his music connections, his name has also popped up in some of the industry's shadiest circles, especially ones controlled by men with serious power. He's even been tied to those infamous all-white parties, the exact kind Diddy made notorious. That alone tells you the kind of influence Rubin brings to the table. In recent years though, all eyes have been on one thing, his closeness with Lil Baby. Whether it's photos at his mansion parties, private jet trips, or courtside seats at NBA games, Rubin is always there. Sometimes in the background, sometimes right at Baby's side, but always present, like a shadow over his every move. And it goes deeper than perks or billionaire access. Fans believe Rubin has been quietly reshaping Lil Baby's image. They point to subtle but noticeable changes in the way Baby carries himself. Changes that feel way too intentional when you consider Rubin's reach, which is why Slim's accusations hit the internet like a bomb. In his eyes, these weren't coincidences. They were clues exposing who's really pulling the strings in Baby's career. Even in that performance clip Slim ran it about, it wasn't just the shorts fans zeroed in on. Eagle-eyed viewers caught something else, a massive tattoo stretching across both of Baby's thighs, reading, "90s Baby." Now, on most rappers, ink like that wouldn't turn heads. But on Lil Baby, it set off alarms. Why? Because for years, he built his image around being tattoo-free. In old interviews, he even explained why saying tattoos could make him look ghetto and block him from stepping beyond rap into bigger ventures. So when fans suddenly saw him inked up in such a bold way, it felt like something had shifted. And people couldn't stop asking why now.
Why you made sure in a world of tattoos, you don't have any.
That was really my only reason, like, for being younger, like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug, I was a thug. I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I wanted. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Damn. Everybody like this nowadays.
So, why would someone who spent years insisting on staying tattoo-free suddenly flip and ink both thighs with 90s Baby, and even add another piece down his left leg that reads CBFW? The contradiction was impossible to ignore. Once that performance clip hit the internet, fans broke it down frame by frame, flooding timelines with screenshots and wild captions. And that's when the theories really exploded. Some argued the tattoos weren't just body art, they were branding. Marks tying him directly to Michael Rubin as his alleged boy at that point, Lil Baby seemed to realize silence wasn't going to cut it anymore. He tried to get ahead of the rumors before they spread further. But instead of calming things down, his response only poured gasoline on the fire. Suddenly, people weren't just debating the tattoos anymore. They were digging into his personal life. And what they found made the ink look like child's play, first. Baby brushed off all the Rubin talk, calling it overblown. He even laughed off the now viral photo of the two, saying it was nothing more than a little play wrestling moment caught on camera. Baby doubled down during his sit-down on Lil Yachty's podcast, swearing they had security footage to back up his story. But here's the kicker, he never released it. And online, that move backfired instantly. Because in the court of internet opinion, saying you've got receipts but never showing them is basically the same as admitting guilt. Then came the twist no one expected. Lil Baby's own baby mama, Jayda stepped into the spotlight and dropped a bombshell. She revealed the real reason she left him, explaining that she tried to hold the relationship together but eventually walked away when he showed his true colors. She didn't spell it out in detail, but the way she phrased it was more than enough for fans to start connecting dots. Her statement lit a brand new firestorm. And for many, those true colors weren't about cheating with women. They were about Lil Baby's alleged ties to Michael Rubin. Just like that, a fresh chapter of whispers and theories started flooding the internet all over again.